everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kisha. I'm the author of the Glamorous French Housewife blog. You can find that link below. It's usually up top too. So I am back today to show you a very quick, easy dinner that you can make your family any night of the week. And I'm going to be showing you how we make the baked tacos. So I've made this probably 4 or 5 times already. My boys, Scott and Jackson, love it. And I like it better than regular tacos. So let me show you what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using this Harvest Organic, all natural, 85% lean ground beef. Now I'm using such lean beef because you don't want, greasy meat in the taco shells, or they will get too soft and fall apart. And you're definitely going to want to drain it anyway. So you could also use lean ground turkey or even ground chicken if you wish. I'm going to be using a little bit of some dried tomato paste, some taco seasoning. This is just my own blend. A half a can of these fat-free refried beans in the taco mixture, and then I'm going to use the other half of the can as a side dish to go with the tacos. I'm going to use a little bit of just some salsa in the taco mixture itself. I'm also going to use a little bit of the Mexican blend cheese in the tacos, and to season it up, I'm going to use a little bit of some minced onion. Now Jackson doesn't like a lot of onion, but I can get away with putting a little bit of this in, and he doesn't seem to mind. A little bit of garlic powder, salt and pepper, of course, and some taco shells. Now you can definitely make this with soft tacos, which I have once, but we like these stand-and stuff because they really do stand up. They're easier to use in this recipe. You're also going to need some type of baking pan. I'm just using this one that I've had for a long time, something deep that will hold the tacos. You're also going to want to get your toppings ready, and for us, I'm just going to chop up some of this spring mix for the lettuce, a tomato, of course, some sour cream, and some taco sauce. Normally, I would have an avocado right here too, but I didn't have one, and I'm not worrying about going to the store tonight. So the first thing we're going to do is get our meat mixture ready and cooking. So I don't do anything to the ground beef. I don't season it in any way until it's fully cooked and been drained. Again, I don't want hardly any grease in this mixture at all. So even though it's a lean ground beef, I am just going to drain it anyway and make sure, it's as lean as it can be. And break it up pretty decent because you got to fill up those shells and you don't want huge pieces of meat. You can see it's browning nice. Almost done, but you can see that grease. See, we don't want that. So be sure to drain it. Drain it good too. And preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Finish cooking your beef and drain it. So I browned my ground beef and drained it. Again, you could be using chicken, you could be using turkey, you could use whatever you wanted. Then I took half the can of the refried beans and added that. There's about 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning, 1 tablespoon of minced onion, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and there is about 1/4 of a cup of the mild picante sauce. So I'm going to mix all that up together. Did add just a little bit more of the salsa just to loosen it up. Added some salt and pepper. Now this is ready to put in our tacos. So as you can see, I filled up the tacos, and then I go back with whatever's left and add just a little bit more. Now remember, you're going to want to use a spoon that is, not too big. Like the wooden spoon would have been too big. It just makes a mess. So I'm just finishing filling these up with the meat and the bean mixture. I'm making a few extra because Jackson will eat on these for a couple days. So now that they're all filled up, I'm just taking some of that Mexican cheese blend and topping each taco. We like a lot of cheese, so I'm pretty generous with it. The nice thing is the pan does catch any of the mess. You could also, like I said, use soft tacos, which I really liked. But this recipe really does make the crunchy tacos a little more soft, so you don't have to really worry about that a whole lot. This is going to be yummy. And I don't even like tacos that much, but baked, in my opinion, are so much better than regular. And now these will go into a 400-degree oven for about 8 to 10 minutes until the cheese is melted and the taco shells are a little bit brown. Again, see those stand and stuff tacos? They really do work well. These remind me of those little tacos that you can buy at the grocery store in like the frozen area, and you can microwave them. Have you, any of you guys ever had those? They're kind of soft, but they're kind of good, like dipped into sour cream. Well, that's what these really remind me of. Yum. Okay, into the oven they go. So I took the rest of the refried beans, put some white cheese on top, and these will go into the microwave for about 1 minute to 2 minutes until they're warmed and the cheese is really melty and gooey. So a half a can is more than enough, you know, for a like side dish to our tacos for Scott, Jackson, and myself. So you get double duty out of the refried beans depending on how big your family is, but you could always buy 2 or 3, whatever you need, and make this to go along with it. I actually have a friend who used my baked taco recipe and for her church for like a potluck dinner, and she put the refried beans in a crock pot and put the white cheese on top and took it and plugged it in. So I mean, I'm sure it was a hit. And it was so easy to make. So remember, you could always pack this up and take it with you if you need to too. So these just came out of the oven. Look at them. Don't they look good? So I'm going to get them plated up. I'll show you how I serve them. But this is going to be a yummy dinner. So here's dinner, and you can see I just added the toppings, like I said, of our choice. I have sour cream, a little bit of lettuce, some tomatoes, and some taco seasoning. However, these are good with just some sour cream. I got the beans on the side, and I really believe these taste so much better than regular tacos. Maybe it's just in my head, but I think something happens with baking the meat inside the shell. It kind of makes it a little bit soft, and I just really like it. So let me know if you tried this recipe and what you think of it, what your family thought of it. You can find the full recipe in the down bar, and it's also on my corresponding blog post at kjaggers.com. I know that so many of you watch the videos and then say you don't have the recipe posted, so I'm working extra hard on making sure the written out recipe is on every video that I put up. So I already have this recipe on my blog in a different form, and I also know that one of my friends have used black beans on hers instead of refried beans. I'm just not a huge fan of black beans, but you can certainly adapt it any way you like. And I'm gonna go eat dinner. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.